guys, welcome to Orange World TV. Today we are counting down the top 10 Pakistani dramas of 2024. Okay, so to start from the bottom at number 10, actually before we talk about number 10, let's talk about special mention. So special mention might have ended up on this top 10 list, but due to certain very strange twists and turns, we decided to drop it off the list altogether. We're talking about Jaffa. Now, started off on a very solid note. I really enjoyed the fact that that speaks about all kinds of mental illnesses. मुझे Zara, Dr. Zara का character बहुत अच्छा लगा है. She's somebody who is who stands up, who takes a stand for herself. I enjoyed the track between her and Mohib and how that ended. Dr. Zara played by Mabra Hussain, of course. मुझे शुरू में डॉक्टर नुमैर एके उस्मान मुख्तार और अंदलीब सहर खान का ट्रैक भी इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा था, but unfortunately I don't know what has happened with the drama, and the ending the last couple of weeks have been so bad that I've decided to not add it to the top 10, but special mention for the concept and the story till a few weeks ago. It's a shame that it is ending the way it is. Number 10 is Main. So a drama that we spoke extensively about on Orange World TV. I started watching Main because I was very interested about to see कि Wahaj Ali और Aiza Khan की chemistry कैसी होगी. Especially, I wanted to see Wahaj after Tere Bin in a role. And while it was an interesting drama, I really enjoyed Aiza Khan's acting and her performance, and also her crazy character. And the styling was on point, all of that. There was also some chemistry between Wahaj and Aiza. But overall, I don't understand why Wahaj chose to do this drama, because technically it did not make him look good and it did not really give him much of a margin to act or anything. It was Aiza Khan's drama through and through. So he may have signed this before Tere Bin came out, but very questionable choice of script for Wahaj by Wahaj. But I think Wahaj has a pattern of choosing bad scripts, as we can see from the latest Sun Mere Dil that we are suffering through at the moment on our TV screens. So that was Main at number 10. Number 9 was a drama called Rad, starring Shahryar Munawar and Hiba Bukhari. Rad ka ek to, the trailers looked fab. There was that little bit of a curiosity कि Shahryar Munawar का the character है, what is his backstory, what has happened with him. Hiba Bukhari ka character we had seen before. I mean, I had just seen her in Chok Sarkar before, so for me this was like quite a step up in Rad. For her, again, I really enjoyed the story till about episode 12, 13, 14. And then, I don't know, there were too many things that happened where I found myself questioning the story and the writer and the director and the actors. But overall, and also I did not enjoy Arsalan Nasir's character. I mean, what was he thinking? I still don't understand. Anyway, okay, enjoyable watch, I'd say. At number 9 is Rad. At number 8 is a drama that was highly anticipated. In fact, I would not be wrong to say that it was one of the most anticipated dramas of 2024. That was Gentleman from Green Entertainment, starring Humayun Saeed, Adnan Siddiqui and Yumna Zaidi. Now, there was a lot of talk about Humayun Saeed and Yumna Zaidi's chemistry or lack thereof, or pairing in the drama. I would have preferred, I really enjoyed the premise of the show, and I would have really enjoyed it to be, to have not had the love story. I mean, I thought the love story was forced. I really enjoyed, more than the dynamic between Humayun Saeed and Yumna's character, I enjoyed the dynamic between Adnan Siddiqui and Humayun Saeed's character. So again, interesting watch, different concept, well done to the makers, but didn't resonate as much with me. So that was number 8, Pay Gentleman. Number 7 is Khai. So Khai was Faisal Qureshi and Dore Fisha Salim. So in the last few years, we've seen a few dramas based on stories from from the tribal areas and from northwest, from KPK, and from the the northwest of Pakistan. Khai was another one of those. I really enjoyed the show overall, the depiction of the culture. I really liked the Refa Shan's performance as well. I thought it was something different. I really liked, how strong she was. And I thought like solid drama from start to end. Khai was definitely part of top 10. I mean, number 7, well done. Actually, इस साल बहुत सारे अच्छे dramas भी थे. So like now onwards, the competition gets quite tough. Number 6, we have a drama called Noor Jahan, which शुरू में जब मैंने देखना शुरू किया तो I was like, trailers, I'll have to be honest, teasers बहुत interesting थे. उसके बाद जब मैंने ड्रामा देखना शुरू किया, I was like, I've seen this before, right? But it was one of those dramas that started off with very little to no expectations, and then it really just became so much better. I feel, Kubra's entire character arc, I loved it. I loved the relationship between the Bahus. Sabah Faisal's acting. Sabah Faisal? Yeah, Sabah Faisal, right? Sabah Hamid, sorry. Sabah Hamid's acting was superb as Noor Jahan. जब भी मैं किसी को ये स्टोरी समझाने की कोशिश करती थी ना नूर जहां की कि ये स्टोरी देखो, कि ये ड्रामा देखो, 5 seconds later they'd be like, Aisha, this does not make any sense, okay? Like, please, we can't kill our brain cells with this. But it was one of those dramas जिसकी स्टोरी जितनी absurd sound करती थी ना, वो actually उतना ही interesting था. मतलब I used to really look forward to the drama and to see, oh, नई episode आई है, अब क्या हुआ? So, Musaddiq Malik, the director, well done to you, and well done to the entire cast, especially Kubra and Sabah Hamid Sahiba. Number 5. Now, I know like this drama was many people's cult favorite. So, people might be surprised that it's at number 5. But I couldn't justify putting it any higher, and that is Ishq Murshid. Now, I know that people loved the love story between Bilal, Abbas and the Rifisha. It was one of the highest rated dramas. Iski final episode cinema mein lagi, blah, blah, blah. I also really enjoyed the drama. But at some point, it became stretched. At some point, itne side characters aa gaye the aur itni story घूम रही थी कि मुझे end में, I just wanted to, like, I was feeling bad. Drama and also I feel like the ending could have been so much better by leaving it as an open question mark type thing. I don't think like that was the best thing to do for this drama. They may have been hoping for a season 2, but season 2 to baad mein aayega na, pehle season 1 ki ending to achhi rakho. But anyway, Ishq Murshid, cult favorite, was only number 5 for me this year. Number 4 is another Bilal Abbas drama, and I'm sure you guys know already. It is Manjogi. Short, sweet, to the point, amazing. I loved the drama overall. I loved that, Green Entertainment is pushing the envelope in terms of the themes that it is talking about and the format as well. It speaks about things that we don't want to discuss openly, we don't talk about. और जब इस तरह की चीज़ों में ड्रामा बनते हैं ना, या तो वो बहुत सेंसेशनलाइज की जा सकती हैं चीज़ें, या उनको बहुत डेफ्टली हैंडल किया जा सकता है. एंड आई थॉट दैट Manjogi was the perfect example of how to do a sensitive drama well. Kudos to the cast, kudos to the team behind it. Manjogi, definite number 4 for me for 2024. Okay, top 3 now. Okay, now top 3 for me. So number 3 is a drama that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the softness of it. I enjoyed the love story in the drama, and I also enjoyed a male lead who was a green flag. I'm talking about Jane Jahan, starring Hamza Ali Abbasi and Aiza Khan. This was Aiza Khan right after May, so it was, complete 180 difference in character. But I really enjoyed the drama. I mean, it wasn't anything that hadn't been done before. It wasn't anything groundbreaking or earth-shattering. But I just felt like in between all the dramas that we were watching at that time, it was a sensible, good quality drama. And I really enjoyed the love story. Like, I'm a sucker for those kind of love stories, and I thought, like, the whole full of stereotypes, but मुझे बहुत मजा आया जाने जहाँ, and I was actually upset when it ended, and how well did they end it as well, right? Like, I mean, that was one example of a drama that बीच में maybe like थोड़ा ship थोड़ी इधर उधर हुई हो, but end में they nailed the ending. 10 on 10 for the ending, and 10 on 10. No, I mean, like, it's number 3, so it's not exactly 10 on 10. But yeah, Jaane Jahan was one of my favorites for this show. Okay, now my top 2, right, are quite debatable. I thought very long and hard about top 2. I mean, jitna. So like, I almost want to say that people will probably not agree with me when I say this, but for me, number 2 is Kabhi Main Kabhi Tum, not number 1. And I'll come to number 1 in a second. Kabhi Main Kabhi Tum, Fahad Mustafa's comeback on TV after so many years. I really liked what he did with Mustafa. Hania was pitch perfect as Sharjina. Their chemistry, even though, like, shuru mein logon ne kaha ki it's like, people drew parallels between Humayun Saeed and Yumna versus Fahad Mustafa and Hania ki jo chemistry thi. But I really think that Fahad and Hania have an ease off camera and on camera, which is almost like a friendly vibe, which then organically transformed into a friendship, and then them putting a home together and being there for each other. I mean, yes, in the end there were some parts where I didn't fully agree. I thought, like, some elements were a little bit toxic as well, or kuch cheezen theme where I was just like, why couldn't somebody pick up the phone, or all of those things. But I think overall, this was a drama that made us believe in love again. And and I've been speaking about Mustafa and Sharjina, but I think even, like, Adil and Rubab's character and Adil's character, and it was something that really, like, even the secondary track was super interesting for me. Overall, I would say, like, on the whole, they succeeded in making a drama where all characters were enjoyable, where we were looking forward to it, where it did not feel dragged out at all. And मजे का था, मतलब बड़ी effort डली हुई थी, मुझे पूरा, like, this game development thing, मैंने सीखा भी actually इस ड्रामे से काफी कुछ. So yeah, Kabhi Main Kabhi Tum is number 2, and that leaves us with number 1, which is Zard Patton Ka Ban for me, starring Sajjal Ali and Hamza Suhail. Now, this is a drama. जब वो शुरू हुआ था, या जब मैंने इसके teasers देखे थे, तो I thought कि यार ये कहीं थोड़ा preachy तो नहीं हो जाएगा, because obviously, like, there was Kashyap Foundation was, I just threw my phone with my notes on it anyway. So Kashyap Foundation was behind it, and I also wasn't sure about the chemistry between Sajjal and Hamza. मुझे कुछ सही नहीं लगा था शुरू में या teasers देख के, but oh my god, Sajjal's performance in this drama was, like, ridiculously good. Her comic timing, the emotion, the anger, the like the friendships. I thought it was just beautiful, right? The amount of topics they discussed, from family planning to trusting your daughters, to addiction, to music, to education. I mean, feudalism, kya nahi tha jis drama mein they did not touch upon. And still, इस सब के बावजूद कभी ये नहीं लगा कि लेक्चर मिल रहा है, हाय अल्लाह, फिर शुरू हो गए. It was just, kudos to the writer. I think it was Mustafa Afridi, and Saifi Hassan, the director, and the entire cast. I mean, from the father, Bude Khan, from the nephew, Sajjal, Hamza, compounder Chacha, you know, everybody, like I'll just be like listing out there, and how beautifully did they end it. That scene of the graduation, oh my god. When I first heard that she's gotten 18 gold medals, I was like, itni lambi to nahi, matlab, you know, khincho baat ko. But then when she started giving her gold medals, I was like, अच्छा okay, 18 बनते हैं, मतलब 18 से भी ज़्यादा मिलने चाहिए थे, so that she could distribute it out to even more people. But beautiful show from beginning to end. And that brings us to the end of this video. This was my top 10 dramas of 2024. What do you think? आपकी भी जो top 10 है वो similar है? Would you place any higher or lower? And अगर आपने अभी तक subscribe नहीं किया तो please subscribe to Orange World TV. Like this video, share it with your other drama lover friends, and yeah, and let us know if you agree with us, me, or not. Anyway, take care. I will see you next time.